Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays Spelunky. Yeah, it's been a couple days since I recorded anything. There's been construction across the street. It's been really loud. It's been giving me headaches. It's been keeping me up at night. Well, not at night, but it's been because of the headache. I've been unable to sleep very well. And then I wake up because of the noise, and I can't get back to sleep. And it's just all around not been a good couple of days in terms of being able to record. So I do apologize if you aren't a big fan of the vulgar content, but you do follow the channel because unfortunately, situations outside my control have kind of made it where recording would be painful at best, at worst, just absolutely horrible quality. So I did decide to just not record, not put up bad quality just because of outside situations. I had the vulgar episodes pre-recorded, so I was good on a buffer zone in terms of having stuff come up, and I used that to my advantage. I also want to say I've got this Pimpin' Squirtle shirt on right now, which is real cool. I really enjoy this shirt. Just got it a couple days ago. I also have a Charmander one, which you will probably see in anything I record tomorrow. So, with no further ado, let us jump into our daily challenge and see what we get. I'm not really sure how much longer the Spelunky series will be ongoing. Honestly, it's kind of... I'm at a point of frustration with Spelunky, where the just repeated deaths where it's unavoidable, where things just kind of snowball have started to drive me crazy. It's, you know, there are a lot of things in Spelunky that kill you nice and fairly, but there are also these infinite combos that you run into, where just, you know, one enemy attacks you once, it would normally do 1 damage, and then suddenly you're being unable to move and unable to avoid taking a full, you know, all 10 of your health away. And those kind of deaths have really started to get to me a bit. I'm getting a lot more frustrated with the game than I have been in the past. And so I'm thinking it might be time to take a bit of a break from playing Spelunky in order to get myself out of that frustration. But at the same time, it does make a good series to record, so I do kind of want to keep going with it. But we're going to have to see how things go in the next couple days, whether this is going to continue or if it's going to be replaced with something else. There are plenty of great games out there right now that I could be playing. So, we'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, we are going to be doing this daily challenge and hoping to do something really good with it. There is an altar to Kali down here, so if we can find the damsel, who is right there actually, we can get a free item. That's awesome. Okay, let's come over here and we get spike shoes. That's actually a good item to get. It's not the best item you can get from Kali, but it is a good one. It's one that I am more than happy with. We do have enough money to buy a bomb box, which is exactly what I'm going to do. There we go. And now we shall grab one of these pots, use it to break open the other. Perfect. They were both good actually, which is kind of rare. Thank you as always, Norden, for telling me that things are taking up resources. I know this. I plan on this. Now the question is... It's going to take me a couple bombs to get in there as well as this rope, but... I'm going to take the chances on it. Oh, I missed the air. I missed the whip. You can actually, one thing that I have learned relatively recently is that you can actually whip the arrows out of the air. So if you're quick enough and you time things right, then you have the ability to survive an arrow hit, which is awesome. I've been using that to my advantage as much as possible. I'm just going to ignore that emerald up at the top there because I don't feel like dealing with that arrow trap. We used like 3 bombs and a rope to get through this area, but we got a pretty good payout from it. We could go back and buy more bombs if we wanted to, but I don't think that's the best decision. We don't want to use up all of our ropes before we know if we need them or not. And a snake pit level is one level where having ropes is definitely beneficial, so I'm glad I still have a decent amount. Oh god. Oh come on, pick up the rock. So now, of course, if we can find another idol, not another idol, another altar, we could get a Kapala. Oh my dear lord. See, that's the kind of thing that happens when you get frustrated with this game, is you start taking just the world's worst damage. There was no reason for me to be hit like that so many times. So now we're going to have to play it extra careful until we can get a damsel. Let's see. We should be able to drop down to this gold bar. Pop our head on, pop on that guy's head and that one. And we're going to get our Jedi here, which is real good. I'm kind of curious if the damsel is over this way, but it's going to take me a lot of magic hits to get over there. If only I hadn't tried to stop that arrow with my whip. So we've got a hired help over there. That arrow trap is going to be kind of a severe problem for us, actually. That worked out real nicely. Better than I expected it to, honestly. If I go in from the top, I might be able to get that damsel. We're going to use a lot of magic hits here, which is something I'm not exactly happy about, but I've got to try to get this damsel. I am in very bad shape if I do not. Oh, come on. I've done that before and it worked just fine. Okay, well, we don't really have anything else to go for here, so we can get this gold and then GTFO. 1 health, not a good sign. We're probably not going to last very long in this daily challenge, if I had to guess. My skin is crawling is a horrible thing to run into. Gonna buy all of that stuff. Now I can get this ruby pretty easily, I might as well. If we do survive, we're going to want as much money as we can. Even if we don't survive, we would like to put up the best score we can, even if it's horrible. So that's where our spider town is. That's going to be kind of a pain to deal with. That worked out perfectly. I'm not even going to bother with that spider up there. I'm going to go for this ruby, though. Might as well. Let's see now. Oop. Did not notice that spider was going to be falling on my head. That could have been bad. We might as well... Oh, I don't have paste yet. That's right. That's right. I'm going to be getting paste, but I don't have it yet. Jump on that guy's head. Oh my god, seriously? I had no way to get through there without using a bomb or making that run, and the run did not work out. So, that was horrible. Bad luck with that damage I took at that one point. I'm not really sure why that happened as it did, but it did. So, here we go. We're going to start over on a new adventure, and hopefully we will put up something at least mildly interesting this time, because that was pitiful. That was probably the worst run of Spelunky I have had in months. So, my skin is crawling. That's not actually the level thing, it's just what's happening because of that horrible run. And let's see now. Okay, so over here we got nothing of interest. At least it seems that way. Mr. Skeleton didn't come to life, thank the Lord. And skeletons are the worst enemy in this game. I used to think it was bats, and bats are still pretty annoying. But the skeletons, man, you land real close to them, they don't wake up. And then all of a sudden you get a little bit closer and they do. And how did I take damage there? I do want that crate that I can see, as well as this damsel. You know, there are a lot of questions to be asked about that last run. If we hadn't sacrificed the damsel and had used it for health instead, would we have survived longer? Probably not, in all honesty. We're going to want to go up here and plant this bomb right like that. It's not going to unlock the unlock the crate, but it is going to unlock this area, and then another bomb can get us the crate. So that was only a ruby, that was not worth it, but we got 3 bombs out of it, so it balanced out to coming out 1 bomb ahead. I'm okay with that. I am very much okay with coming out ahead. Oops. I really didn't mean to whip you there, damsel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. And we could use the rope to go over there, but for 2,000 gold, not really something I want to do. For some reason, my allergies have been acting up today, which is really weird for this time of year. And so my eye has been going a little bit crazy at times. I apologize, I have to keep wiping it, but it happens from time to time. I swear I'm not crying over my failed Spelunky run. And see, we're gonna jump on the snake's head. Where is our damsel? If this is another one of those troll levels where they give you an altar and they give the damsel as a kissing booth, I'm gonna be sad. Any sign of our key? No, there is a gun store, a weapon store. There's our damsel. Still no sign of the key. This worries me. This worries me a great deal. I'm gonna use way too many resources to make this happen, but I need to look for the key above all else. Obviously the damsel is a plus that I want to take with me, but I need this key if we plan on making any attempt at a hell run. Oh, come on. Come on. Actually, I don't know why I even bothered to make that jump, because I was just going to have to rope out of there anyway, but oh well. Made sense in my head at the time. The key is not down here, right? I didn't just miss it? No. So the key has to be somewhere up above, which is a problem. We get free climbing gloves though, that's a plus. Oh, you know what? It's probably right up here. Okay, I know I can make this jump. That made it a lot easier. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton, for actually being useful for once. Don't whip the key. Pick the key up. Yeah, boy. So we are going to buy a bomb bag at the shop. I forget what else he had. I think there was something else that I might be interested in. But definitely a bomb bag. Because we're down to 2 bombs, which is way too low to be comfortable. Yeah, the bomb bag is really all I want in here. I could buy a shotgun, but I'll probably end up killing the shopkeepers at some point anyway, and I'll get a shotgun for free, so why pay money for it? Okay, so we can't go to this shop without angering the shopkeeper. Oh well. It's got some ropes, so I can use some there. Oops, I forgot that my bombs weren't sticky yet. That makes this immensely harder. Oh, we did get spring shoes and some pitcher's mitt out of it. Which of course both stack pretty well with my climbing gloves, I should add. Well, not the pitcher's mitt so much, but you know what I mean. I really wish there was a giant spider on this level. I could really use paste to make dealing with this shopkeeper much easier. This run might come to an end simply because I don't have paste. Oh, no, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Thank you. We're still alive. I could have just ignored that shop. It probably would have been the smarter decision. But forgetting that I didn't have paste kind of made me think that it was an easily enough handled thing. Oops. I know better than that. Come on. I'm getting too distracted. Oh, thank you, Mr. Pot, for being filled with a spider. I just killed your buddy earlier. Pot-filled, snake-filled pot. So I would like to get down there and get that crate, but we're going to have to deal with this shopkeeper first, which is not going to be an easy thing to do. Although, he just kind of jumped himself downwards, which is good for us. It's going to give us more bombs, a freeze ray, which gives us the ability to kill them a little bit easier. We could use the teleporter to try to not kill them at all. I don't think I can get this crate. I'm going to have to cook a bomb. That worked out perfectly. Holy crap. Thank you. That freezer was all I needed to make that work. Spectacles, not a big fan of that, especially considering I think I already had spectacles. Of course, we could take the, Ooh, there's a vault man here. We could try to ghost that. Rope, thank you. Oh, I didn't even need a rope, because the arrow would have just hit the damsel. That's right. Let's go see what our exit situation is over here. Is this guy dead? He is. Good. So the only guy we got left to worry about is this vault dude. We can probably free and then use the rope that we would use to get away from the ghost after ghosting his vault. Oh, I don't have pace, so I can't. I am an idiot. I keep forgetting that we haven't gotten pace yet, because it's really, really rare to not have it by this point. So, I guess we will just move on without ghosting that vault. And we're on the jungle, so getting pace is going to be very difficult at this point. If we don't get it, I'm a little bit worried about our ability to even find the black market, nonetheless, to beat Anubis or anything like that further down the line. So that's scary. Oh yeah, there's also the other trick that I learned while I learned yesterday. Wait. You can jump really, really high if you fire a gun and jump at the same time. Now there's an idol over here. This chest didn't have much in it for us. This is a dead end, so we're gonna have to go back over this way. Stomp on this guy's head. Send him to have a really bad day in terms of fall distance. And then he's probably killed by a shotgun dropping on his head. Sad day for that guy. It's a sad, sad day for cavemen everywhere. And here we find a machete. I would much rather have my shotgun, thank you very much. That guy might die. If he does, c'est la vie. Come on up here, bro. Come on. Did I just trap him? He can easily jump out of there. I don't know why he hasn't yet, honestly. Let's just do this. That worked out perfectly. So unfortunately our damsel died, but I don't believe the black market was on this floor. And we survived, and that's what really counts. So now we can move on to the next floor. Still no paste. Still no great situation. The black market is real easy though. So that's awesome for us. We can easily take the idol there too as well. Also I learned another little thing just completely by off chance. Somehow you can make the shopkeepers not angry with you anymore. I don't know how, but I was playing through a run the other day and I angered the shopkeepers on like the first floor. And when I got to the well, not the first floor, but like one of the very early floors of shops. And by the time I got to the black market, which was attached to 1, the shopkeepers were just cool with me. So I'm not sure how that worked, but it did. Oh god, put that down. I'm sorry, hired help, but you cannot be trusted with a shotgun. You, Mr. Vampire, need to die so I can steal your cape. Thank you. Now, of course, I am hoping to get a jetpack out of this black market somewhere, but... what is down here? It was hired help, and the gambler had a boomerang. So nothing I'm really concerned about trying to pick up. Not sure if this guy is going to be easier or harder to kill with the with no paste. I have a feeling it's going to be much, much harder. Come on. Really? Okay, he has finally fallen through that hole. Now we just need to wait for a moment. I don't know what that guy just hurt himself on. There we go, get some free gold. And so, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. That shopkeeper came out of nowhere and scared me like none other. So, one more level to the jungle. We have our Ankh, we've got our shotgun. Kill these monkeys for no reason other than it's fun. Who got angry already? Did someone see me? So our damsel is up here. I do kind of want to bring the damsel along, but it's going to be a hard route to try to carry the shotgun and the damsel with us. So I think it's not really in our best interest. Okay. Oh, it was hired help who set him off. That makes sense. And this guy got himself, and then these guys both actually got themselves killed on tiki traps. I'm okay with that. So on to the ice caves we go. We're doing good so far. We're doing quite well, if I do say so myself. The fact that we have a shotgun, if we can get another one before we have to fight Anubis, will be a huge help, since obviously we do not have the ability to just stick bombs to him, which is kind of horrifying. We don't have spike shoes, which makes the ice caves a little bit more difficult. There's our paste. Okay. So on the ice caves, in a crate, is when we finally find paste. Ooh god. There have been very few times where I've been on the ice caves and not had paste. Oh god. Stay away from me. Goodbye, Yeti corpse. Not had paste. Not had spike shoes. That's what I'm looking for there. I'm gonna set this shotgun down, then we're gonna try to go get this damsel. I don't know why I climbed up that way at first, because the damsel is all the way not up here where I thought he was. Where did I see the damsel? Oh god. We don't have spike shoes, so we can't kill that guy. There is an altar, which I'd be real interested in using, but how we're going to use it is beyond me. Because there is that guy on the altar, and we would need to use a bomb to kill him, which is not something I can really do without angering Kali. Stick a bomb to that one. We'll think about this when we get over there. Oh god. Yeah, that's gonna anger her. Yep, there goes the altar. Here come the spiders. Let's get out of here. Well, that didn't work out. I probably shouldn't have done that, because that means that Kapala is pretty much entirely off the table. But we could have gotten it on that floor had I been able to make that happen. So, you know, it was worth the risk in a, if we don't do it, then we're going to have even more trouble to get it type of thing. You know, it's pretty much impossible to get now, but the chances of getting 2 more altars instead of just being able to get the Kapala right then and there was enough to where I wanted to try to get it. If that makes sense to you, like it does to me. It makes sense in my head, and my head is not always the smartest place to be. It can be, but not always. Okay, so blow up this stuff. That skeleton did in fact come to life. I'm happy with myself for that one. Now the hard thing here is that I need this guy to kill himself because I can't really safely jump. Actually, it doesn't really matter if I die, so I guess I can really safely jump. And that was not what I was trying to do. I was trying to do this. Thank you. And now if the shopkeeper could just come over this way like a bro. That one little block of ice is going to prevent this from happening, isn't it? Oh well, you don't matter to me, shopkeeper. I need to die on this floor anyway. Oh, there he goes. In fact, the only reason I wanted him dead was so that I could get this guy over here to the exit safely. It's funny how there are so many suggestions on how to get out of the ice caves when you're using the Ankh and still keep your item. Just none of them are true. See, the ice caves have this advantage of if you've got climbing gloves and a cape, you've got the best ghost survival strategy possible. Just floating back and forth between the level and then climbing up. If there's one wall with an open path, you're in good shape. And we got the hedge. Perfect. So things are coming our way right now. I really wish we had spike shoes. Obviously. We are going to get another shotgun here, which is real cool. Oh, screw you, Mr. UFO man. We're going to grab our doggy here. And then we are going to kind of GTFO. Oh god! I hate you, Spelunky. I hate you so much. So very, very much. You're like one of my favorite games of recent years, and yet I hate you with such a passion. Why couldn't that have happened last level? Why couldn't that shop have been on the last level, where the big giant head was? And then when I got killed, it wouldn't have mattered, because I was supposed to sacrifice myself anyway. But no. No, that's not allowed. Now I have to use the rope to get out of here, of course. You know what, you can just stay in that spider web for a while. I'm gonna come over here and get this crate, and I'll be back for you, okay? We get 3 ropes, not really worth it. But I'm gonna have to use the rope to get back to the damsel yet again, so I guess that works. In the grand scheme of things. I do want to come over here because I saw at least one more crate up here. And this is nice and easy to make our way through. Oh god. Thank you for jumping when I told you to, game. Thank you. Or not really so much for jumping, but for throwing the damsel more specifically. Of course, it's just more ropes. Because our hopes are in ropes, I guess. That's a good rhyme, right? That's a good rhyme. Yep. At this point, it's kind of late in the episode, and I'm kind of at that point of just like not really being all there in my Spelunky play, which usually happens after a couple of runs like that, especially a real disappointing one like that last one. So I'm probably not playing up to my best here. Which is not a good sign. My best has only beaten hell twice. But we'll do our best. We did get a lot of gold on this first floor. 25.5 is real good for one floor worth of Spelunky. Especially when you leave it having 8 bombs and 7 ropes. That's a real good combo. I'm gonna take a drink real quick while we kiss the damsel. I wonder how it feels to kiss this gold man. Like, when you think about it, if his body is all gold, there's gotta be something, like, awkward about that. Like, is he solid gold? Is his body, like, as hard as gold? Or is it more like just color? There are a lot of questions to be asked about Mr. Goldman here. And the damsel's kissing of Mr. Goldman. So our key is on this level, which means that obviously our chest is on this level. We could make this a run just to go unlock the final shortcut from Tunnel Man, make him happy that he's completed his mission in life. But you know what? That's just not really a fun thing to do. Not so much to be mean to Tunnel Man, but because carrying the key from the mines all the way to the end of the ice caves is very, very difficult. You would not be, and you would be kind of shocked at how hard it is to carry the key all that way. Excuse me. Let's just run down here, kill this bad. You know what, Mr. Hanging Spider and Mr. Spitting Cobra? You aren't in any area where you could hurt me, so you get to live. Congratulations. You, on the other hand, Mr. Spider and Mr. Snake, you get to die. So, I shouldn't have taken a drink apparently, because now my mouth and by extension my voice are kind of acting up a bit. Okay, hopefully you don't die, Mr. Damsel. Good, way to survive. You're a survivor, it's good to know. This arrow trap will go off when I'm right there. And this one is not going to go off because we won't get in front of it. Then we drop down here with Mr. Damsel. Kill Mr. Spider. Kill Mr. Bat. Scorpion, we can just kind of bump. Was there a shop on this level? I can't even remember now. We do have spike shoes on this run, which I just now noticed somehow. I am a wee bit out of it. Kind of thought that was going to explode under my feet. Kind of happy it didn't. And now it exploded for no apparent reason. Those TNT barrels are the most confusing things. You know what? A bomb for an emerald, a ruby, and some gold. That sounds like a good trade to me. We're actually almost at 50,000 already, which is real good. In fact, I'm pretty sure that we're going to be at 50,000 by the end of this. Yep. Yep. There's our damsel. This arrow trap is kind of a pain. There is a crate up there that I would like to get. There's another one up here. Just going to use that rope to set that off. Now my goal should be to not take the damsel to the exit right away. Oh! I did not keep holding run. Tried to save it. I tried to. I really did. As always, thank you guys for watching another episode of Mentos Plays Spelunky. As mentioned, I'm not sure how much longer this series will keep going on, but I hope that you were enjoying my pain as much as I, in a very weird way, kind of do. As much as I hate the fact that Spelunky has a lot of cheap deaths, I still play it a lot and have fun with it. So, you know, it is what it is. You're going to keep playing a game that you enjoy, whether it frustrates the hell out of you or not. And that's what's happening here. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Later.